version of it. Mr. Kate Juice says, "Hello, fellows. I've been watching the Undeads on YouTube. God bless you.
Hey,
you
winner.
I wondered who watched YouTube.
Winner.
And wonders why the team got remade. Do you like me to cover that one, Andy?
Yeah,
or
go
do
on,
you
then,
want
why not? No, go for it.
Okay. Kate Juice, that's a very good question. The team, as far as you saw, were 5 games old with 4 wins and a draw and were looking great. However, because Andy was chasing down Law Thralls very early, rush into Undead, he'd got like 20-odd games played in 20 hours. He played a couple of games that weren't streamed. We couldn't stream them because Sage had got that slot, and we've got the accord that us and Sage don't stream at the same time, as a lot of the audience watch both. So we played the games offline. In the first game, the result was a draw, which we'd have taken, but Best White, which I think was McNaughton, got killed, dead, and no regen. So soldiered on. Next game, second White that had got Mighty Blow piling on, dead, and another draw. So with 2 dead Whites, I think we also had missed next game on a Ghoul and 2 draws. That was enough to make the team restart. So there you have it. Jaleel, ciao Bello, how are you? Always nice to see you. Opening with a controversial comment. Yorkshire Kiwi says, Kislev are great until you get to about 1300 TV, then you come across a Chaos team and get destroyed.
Ooh, we have a game.
You'd think, but so far, Kiwi, the Kislevs keep playing Amazons and Norse, who are, on paper, terrible matchups, but we'll keep winning. So, let's keep rolling the luck and see how long it lasts. Jaleel, how much is Jimmy paying you for this? Seriously? Oh, man. Jaleel, docile's not the word you're looking for. Charming and engaging is, I think, what you meant. Well, it's probably lost in translation.
I think it'd be a bribe then, I think.
Sorry, I didn't pay attention. What you drawn here?
Pro Elves for the first time ever. This is my first game against Pro Elves, I think.
I can't remember the last time we played Pro Elves. I would say it's entirely possible that in several hundred games that we've streamed, this is... Well, fuck me. I can't believe what's just happened. You know how the cat goes to sleep on top of the PC?
Mm-hmm.
Those fuckers just rolled over, fell off. I've just caught the monitor.
Jesus.
Clumsy heffalump. Honestly, you're supposed to be this agile, delicate creature. It's not like a herd of wildebeest crashing through the place. This little fucker. What was I saying? Yeah, Pros. Can't remember ever seeing them. Wernthrax, good evening. Right, let's have a look at your opponent then. So we've got Baby Catcher, Blitzer with Blodge, Catch with Blodge, Wrestle Line Elf, nothing on Line Elves, another Wrestle Lineman.
It's the blodging sidesteppers that are going to be a problem. If we kill a load, this will be alright.
Okay, well he's got 2 of those, two blitzers, an agility 5 catcher and a lineman with guard. And he's got there's no thrower? No thrower, I don't see one.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Oh, he's on the bench.
So he is. There's no kick as well, which is nice.
Well, you can get by without a Pro Elf thrower that he only comes with pass, doesn't he? So he's not awesome.
Yeah.
Marsden's played this guy before. Who we're playing? Ungern.
Is any good?
Killjoy, there is definitely Kislev after this. It is categorically written in stone. Definitely happening. I'll try again. Nakakutoto. Good evening, how are you? It's easy for me to say.
Well.
Definitely no. The guard line elf is actually over on the right wing there. Frank's also played him. Frank says he's quite good, but against me he stalled too long and it cost him the win. Gilliel, we've covered that. I think Andy just about got away with it. Killjoy, Andy didn't say what Marsden said. Marsden, stop being a stirring kid. Helgen, indeed, an Andy guarantee. It's a promise, isn't it? An Andy promise. Trademark infringement there. I think you pretty much summed it up, Andy. That the real danger is the blodge sidestep blitzers, isn't it?
Yeah. You caught it. Look. There we go.
Oh, cracking!
We'll bring the ball somewhere safe.
You're not going to pass the ball with Merlot Joe, are you?
No,
no.
Not unless there's like no elves left.
Ronan, yeah, you're absolutely right. Are you missing Weewa, Ronan? Because I actually know Weewa in real life. The reason Weewa's not around quite as much as he was is very carelessly. He's got his wife pregnant again. And as is the way with women with a bum in the oven, he's got to spend huge amounts of time basically gazing at her whilst she sits there being pregnant. I don't know how this takes up so much of his time, but apparently it does. So.
Oh, go on.
Oh, cracking start. Scrapping, notch another one up for Helgen. Geeks, are you paying attention? Helgen's showing you how to do it. Can you do some of that?
Wish I brought the ball there now. But that's 8 squares as well. Yeah.
Geeks is saving him synergy. He's only going after hard targets. Geeks, I completely get that, mate. You absolutely don't want to shoot your bolt too soon, do you? Just having a quick head count for how many of these little fuckers have got dodge. Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, we had a good game the other day where we were fouling stuff left, right and centre. There is 4, I think. Yeah, 4. So I'm actually more likely to try and smash up the other ones, and then there's only 4 left.
Yes. Go for the victims. Well, and plenty of those don't have block either. So, absolutely double bubble on that one. Because their armor 7, don't have block, don't have dodge. So, star play points on legs.
Yep.
Baz says quite right. Why do blokes have to go to prenatal classes when the baby is being born? We already feel quite comfortable in how to order a pint in the pub. Well, also, I don't think smoking cigars is something that you really need lessons for, is it, Baz? So, yeah, absolutely. And I mean, it's not as if women are always saying that being pregnant, it's not an illness. So does that mean that it doesn't stop you going shopping and cooking dinner and doing the washing, does it? So
No, it does.
Well, maybe in the last, couple of hours, obviously, before the baby's born, but the rest of the time, I don't see the problem. I'll ask Weewa next time I talk to him exactly what these tasks are that he now has to perform that he formerly didn't. I'm still going with he just basically has to sit there gazing at her going, "You're great," or whatever. Oh no, they're going after Geeks, look.
He's a victim.
Oh, he hasn't seen.
For fuck's sake.
Oh, shit. Florence, get the extension cable out. Phew. No, it's fine. Oh, Grindle, look, as a young chap, I was absolutely terrified when one of my girlfriends says, "Do you know what? ... That was like proper bad news." And no, I've always been clear, and I've no interest in having children at all. And other people do, and I think it's important for the continuity of the human race that people do have those opinions. I just don't share them. Calcium Kaz, hello mate, how you doing? Actually, he says hello Andy, so Andy, you say hello to Calcium.
Hello.
Fanfox has very kindly offered expectant fathers very competitive rates on classes for drinking beer and smoking cigars. Calcium Gaz, yeah, we were talking about kids because it's why Weewa's not allowed to watch the streams so much anymore because his wife's just become pregnant. Oh, and I think in number 5, you're gonna have to look into why that's happening, mate. But I think congratulations is the appropriate response, isn't it?
Number 5, Jesus Christ, why are you not there? Why are you not there? Oh, it's lazy.
Well, Baz, Thailand's a very forward-thinking country in many respects, so yeah, I suppose. Calcium is now taking steps to make sure that number 6 isn't happening. It's probably a good idea. Lava Jackal disagrees, just don't stop now, you're halfway at your own Blood Bowl team. That's very good, Lava Jackal. Natatu Koto, thank you very much indeed for the subscription. Oh, wow. Very much appreciated. And welcome to the programme. I shall practice saying your name, which is inexplicably really hard to say. I'll work on it. But thank you very much indeed.
Yes, thank you very much.
Chicken. That wasn't very sincere.
It was crap, wasn't it? That was awful.
Have another go.
Sorry, do you know what I'm thinking?
Finish your turn, and then you've got no excuse.
Okay. Bloody mummy down. Right. Nata... no, hang on. Remind me.
Nataku Toto. There we go.
Thank you very much. Nataku Toto. Thank you very much for the subscription. We both appreciate it very much. Thank you.
I feel a slight abbreviation. Is Nata acceptable? Just freeze. Yorkshire Kiwi asks, did you manage to get the speedball sound on here? You've got the sound file, haven't you, Andy?
Yeah, but no, not
speedball.
yet.
Helgen asks, have we checked the email for a reply from Twitch? Is it 7 days yet?
Regularly. Checked it today, nothing.
I think we're halfway through month 4, Helgen, which is more than 7 working days. I think we should maybe email them and say, look, seriously, as it's approaching 5 months, have you lost it? Vilinich says, I never get his name right. Well, Vilinich, you've never corrected me. Please, educate me. What am I doing wrong, bud? Phonetically, how should I pronounce it? And I'm so sorry I've been saying Vilinich incorrectly all this time. What did I get wrong about it? Vilinich says everything.
God.
Vilinich is pronounced Dave. That would help our attack, but that would be confusing because I'm actually also called Dave.
Oh God. Right, so he's cunningly based us here. Cunningly. I'd like to get you there.
Dinabodo, that's just cruel.
Knock one out. Excellent. Well done, mate.
I'll wait till you're finished. You carry.
Right, if I stand the mummy up and blitz, that's probably stronger, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, but our attack, if we said it like that, that would be vile, Nick. So where's the Y come in? Well, give us a clue at least. You can't just say I'm getting it wrong and then not tell me what the correct way to do it is, because all I'm going to do is just try different variants until I just get lucky. He's not Welsh, Saratat, he's Dutch. Oh, you're kidding, aren't you? Villainic. You say it's too entertaining. Well, it's only you that's entertained, because everybody else just assumes I'm doing it correctly, probably. In the absence of any other information.
Oh, I wonder what. Follow that up, at least he's got to do something. Dr.
Nick says it's just pronounced twat.
Boom. If I go there.
Villainic.
There. Although we've got to make this a right little cluster. What's that? That's a 6+? That's a 6+. He's not coming in on a 6, is he?
I don't know. I'm still none the wiser, like. Villainic. Villainic?
Oh dear.
I could be at this all day, couldn't I?
I like Villy, to be honest. I think that just sort of that means that I can't mispronounce it because I've decided that's what I was going to use. Because the other alternative is awkward shit, which doesn't really go on YouTube quite so well. Oops, what did I do?
Just as a general policy, if there's any names that I have been habitually pronouncing incorrectly, do feel free to let me know. I am, if nothing, flexible. We're just going with a wild guess.
We are? Oh, we are, yeah. Right, let's see what happens. So,
well, just to check, Helgen, are we doing all right with Helgen? Is that working? Villainic.
Let's do that block. Let's see what happens. Where are you going to go? Where are you going to go?
Helgen, yeah, no. He said.
Villainic.
That's what I... Cheers, Killjoy. That's what I said, isn't it? Villainic. 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 Villainic.
Oh God.
All right, okay. Defty isn't pronounced defty, it's just simply FD.
Ah.
FT. FT. Fine. Well, I'll be fair, it is you've written it D_FD, so, you know, I wasn't to know that, but thank you for letting me know. FD it shall be. Unfortunately, the viewers seem to be enjoying me get these wrong rather more than the Blood Bowl. Oh, God.
Dear.
Nata prefers this to snooker. Yeah, but then snooker used to be really popular on the telly when I was a kid, but surely now, in this modern age, people aren't into snooker, are they? I mean, we used to watch snooker because there was like only 3 channels and sod all else on. Baz, I don't even click on that. Villainich, how's my Scottish or Dutch? I'm reasonably comfortable with Scottish. Ik kan een beetje Nederlands spreken. But, you know, I wouldn't want to show off. Dr. Nick would vote for a frontal lobotomy over snooker. I don't think you're alone in that, Nick. Yep, reasonable. Yorkshire Kiwi says least we can pronounce Yorkshire. Well, I went to school in Yorkshire Kiwi. I don't particularly have a Yorkshire twang to my accent at all, but it's not that complicated, is it? I know what you're referring to. Yorkshire.
Someone who's American just moved to Yorkshire then. Is that pseudonym in Yorkshire?
Well, imagine if they went to Worcester, you know, and that's a whole world of pain, isn't it?
Oh, look,
that's that sauce. Their marketing team must be crying into their beer of, no, it's not Worcestershire sauce. Aratak, you've clearly never been to Leeds then, which is a glittering metropolis, a jewel in the crown of the nation's largest county. Bob Face isn't enjoying the Kislevs.
Is he not?
We're not even doing Kislevs. Warning grenade. I actually think I can do accents, but when I last give it a try on the stream, it didn't go well. So let's go with no. Leeds is all right, Aratak. If people picture Leeds as sort of all, you know, mining and pits and like bread we now chicken out, but it's actually they've got Harvey Nichols, which the ladies tell me is the sign that a city has made it. Villainich.
Wow, that's actually quite clever.
Villainy. What, Leeds got a football team? I thought they gave up on that.
No. What he's just done there. What?
Oh, Satterfield sent me a link in Discord, mate.
Click it.
Oh, that's 3 minutes, mate. I'll check that out later, buddy. Thank you very much. Well, Mars, I'm guessing from that you're from Lancashire, are you, mate? thought you were. I thought we Marsden. I thought you were up in Scotland. I might be misremembering that. So apologies if I got that wrong. Thank you now, Satterfield. Thank you very much. I promise I will check that later. Well, Fanfox, so do I. But my point being that Leeds had now become a place for elegant sophisticates, and having a Harvey Nichols is one of the badges to qualify for that. But I mean, when you walk around, it's quite nice. You know, they've spent a lot of money on the city. Well, Marsden, I knew that. Glasgow is in Scotland. Unless they've moved it. Yeah, we talked about... now I have to remember, we talked about this quite extensively. Petro Sevi asks, honestly, how do you tell different English accents apart? Familiarity, you've got to be from it, I think. If you're not from the UK, the accents, I guess, are probably quite similar. I've spoke to some American pals though who make a reasonable stab at identifying, the broad brushstrokes. Bobface asks, so who won the Manchester derby? I don't know. Natter, yeah, I mean, York is picturesque, isn't it? York and Durham are two very similar places that, ancient, lots of bits of castle dotted around in cathedrals and all that. Yeah. No, I'm not from it suggesting that Leeds is architecturally beautiful. It's new, but no, it's not quite as charming as York. York is a top place. You've gone very quiet. How's it going? You seem to have KO'd a bunch of elves, but... Are you concentrating or what?
Yes.
Velihopia, how you doing, mate? Velihopia has just played Fatten in a league game and encountered a really bad bug. What happened, bud? Ooh, now, I've lodged one.
Sent off.
Well, Apo spunked, so progress.
Yeah, red crosses now count. I'm pondering. Have I still got? So that was my 12th player.
Right, so Veliopia's bug that you spotted. If you've got the optional skills turned on and you're trying to dodge a dodger out of a tackle zone with a player with tackle, and choose not to use the dodge skill, right? The game doesn't offer a team reroll.
Oh, that's not a bug. That's because what will then happen is the computer will then say, do you want to use tackle? So you chose not to dodge. The game then says, do you want to use tackle? The computer auto-selects yes. So it's thinking that if you then choose to dodge, if you click yes, you'll get to use the team reroll. You just need to click yes. Because otherwise it's saying, oh, no, I don't want to try and dodge this. Well, of course, you do want to try and dodge this. Otherwise, it would end up asking you twice. So, do you want to use dodge? No. Do you want to use team reroll? Yes. Just ask you once.
Fellaini.
Oh, God.
Fellaini.
You're going to go to sleep saying this now, aren't you?
I'm getting bored and I'm just going to give up soon. He's just going to have to put up with whatever gibberish I manage. Feeling... No, done.
Okay, so here we go. Here comes the 1 dice. He's looking for a 5+. Yeah, greetings to anyone who's not been here before.
Filinik. Filinik.
Why would you wedge that in? I like the dodge sidestep route in. I thought that was quite elegant, but that's just a free smack in the head. I definitely would have re-rolled that, because that was your turn. I'm not going to give him another one.
Well, success.
Yeah, it's used his re-roll.
Well, Andy hasn't got the ball off you.
Indeed. Dirty cheating elf. Come back here.
Aratar, bollocks to you, man. I ain't sporting of me to try and get it right, you know. Filinik. Filinik.
Right, let's have this thing. I'm going to let it just dance around a little bit. Where's he going to go? Three dice with that. And dead, hopefully. Okay.
That was uncanny.
Free zombies, so we can carry on filing. Spectacular.
Welcome to the team.
At least for the rest of this game. So...
Filinik.
Fuck's sake. This is worth a reroll as well. There we go.
Aratar's fantastic, mate. You can keep looking at how your pension fund's doing and rub your hands together, sounding the lines. You won't have to go to work every Monday. Not that that's massively different from my current lifestyle. Villainich has got a question for you, Andy.
Okay, go on then.
Oh, Baz, our Spurs won massively yesterday.
Is it worth doing that?
Thought of you.
Oh, pal.
Cheeky bonus, was it?
Free pal.
Have to spur it out attack.
Could really do with another red cross, I think. Get him down to 9. I'd be pleased with that.
Right, finish damage. What's going on?
Oh, now you care. Now you're like, well, I wonder what's happening. Helgen, thank you very much.
Oh, cheers, Elgin. We should try and kill another one now.
Yeah, try, I will try.
Congratulations, Marsden. Marsden, what did Rangers fans make of Gaza for these couple of years that you spent up there in the twilight? I mean, twilight of his career, not implying that it's dark in Glasgow. That is one solution. I keep clicking on Geeks just to see if he's got any more star player points yet, but no, 2 it is.
Well, no, he's out now at the moment, isn't he?
He's recharging. He'll be right back in next drive. Oh, look, that expensive, blodgy, sidesteppy one's lying on the floor, look.
I know, I'm going to try and dodge away and foul it. No, I'm not actually. That's not true.
What, with Bob Face? That's madness. Oh, lol hustler.
Yeah, that's just not true.
Bob Face is taking the piss. Hey, what's this one block die-tastic thing? One die block-tastic. Evening, Glowworm. Nice to see you. Right, so Gaza went down well with Rangers, and he was still in his prime. Well, wasn't he early 30s when he was at Rangers? Because he went to Italy for a couple of years, didn't he? After he'd been down south.
Whoa. This is not a straightforward one.
I mean, and also Gaza's problem with boozing was hugely helped by living in a temperate city like Glasgow. I think that really helped him.
Do you know what I need? Cookies. I need some cookies. Hang on a minute. Be right back.
Elgin thinks Rangers made a massive mistake going bankrupt. Well, with the benefit of hindsight, Helgen, yes, I think you're probably right. Villainic.
God, are you still doing that?
Well, FT's just added more phonetic tips on how to pronounce it, so I've given it a go. Well, it's because you're famous, mate. Was Gaza only 28 when he went to Rangers? I had not appreciated that, Marsden. I thought he was a little bit older than that. But no, yeah, you're right, 28. Absolute prime for a midfielder. I concede. Yes, warning grenade. Some confusion there. Would generally call cookies biscuits, but what Andy's got are specifically cookies because they've got that written on the packet. They are, I'm guessing, Maryland cookies, are they?
Mm-hmm.
So they're American style biscuits that have cookies actually on the label, so that's why he's calling them cookies. Pseudonym. Oh God. I love your intellectual flavour that you bring to the show. Pseudonym quite correctly points out 28 isn't a prime age, it's divisible by several numbers.
That is very clever.
That was both funny and frightfully witty. But also educational. So frightfully witty and educational. Thank you very much. What? There's a whole YouTube video as to how to pronounce Delaney.
Really?
Wow, it really is famous. I could just go and ask Sage in Discord later. He'd give me half an hour of coaching. I've got 20 quid spare. Only kidding.
Oh dear.
It was said with love, he knows.
Yeah, I know. You haven't got 20 quid spare.
I know.
Oh dear. Right.
Well, it's nearly Twitch payday soon, isn't it, sir? Isn't it? What with Christmas coming up and everything, Governor?
Yeah.
And I've got Tiny Tim to look after. God bless you, Mr. Darvo. You're a proper gentleman, no mistake. It's a true smorgasbord of humour, Suno, isn't it? It's something for every taste. Zero Wolf, that is exactly what I was going for, yes. Yes, a bit of Dickens.
Does having the guard together make it easier or harder? Is that clearer or less clear?
Dino, I just don't quite understand. I don't understand what you mean by why you'd say that. I don't get it. Dino says you're going to buy your penis a Christmas present, Zunk. It's not a bad idea, but I don't totally understand what you mean. Helgen doesn't want to go on the line of scrimmage. Oh, come on, Helgen, don't be a big baby. They're only elves. Famous last words. One extra large coffin, please.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sorry, mate. The caterers have backed out. They got your food order and said they're not prepared to do it.
What do you think undeads eat? Is it just people?
Well, the zombies eat brains, don't they? Everybody knows that.
Yeah,
but
what do mummies eat? All the leftover brains that the children didn't want to eat, I suppose. That's normally what they're eating, isn't
leftover fish, fingers and cake. That's pretty much what mummies eat, isn't it? And this is why I'll never marry.
Yeah. Oh dear. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was Andy's Funny for Sunday.
So what would an undead white eat then?
Don't know.
Don't they eat anything whites, do they?
Just plug them in. Skellies don't eat out because it just falls out, doesn't it?
Well, you need a necromancer, but I don't think he feeds them anything. Dark arcane power, some sort, which is like electricity, hence you plug them in. Oh, right, and I understand what Dino's tilting at. Oh, come on, Dino. Just because you used the word Tiny Tim, surely that conjures up pictures of the poor little crippled boy out of the beloved Charles Dickens novel, rather than like a reference to a dick joke. Oh, be fair. If
Let's-
we've got to avoid that sort of stuff, you're really limiting what we can talk about. Anyway, it wasn't an impression of Tiny Tim. It was an impression of Massive Phil, who's also in the book. He's only in a couple of chapters, though, so you probably can't remember.
Massive Phil? He's nasty. Is that when you've eaten too much?
No, it's just that Dino can try the joke again, but using Massive Phil as instead.
I just thought that's what happened when I went to Nando's. I went to Nando's actually yesterday, and
Did you? Hold on. Let me get some popcorn and get comfy. Go on.
no, I did. I genuinely, we went to Nando's yesterday, and when we were there, I ordered food for Mrs. Davo.
This is going to be good.
Yeah, and then I ordered some food for me. And when we went to the counter, I bought 3 dinners. So she had a chicken wrap, and I had what I normally have, which is chicken burger with chips. And then I had the same thing again the second time. And the waitress brought it out, and she was like, 3? There's only 2 of you. No, just fine. Just put them both down. And then when
have you seen the viewing figures plummet?
Yeah, people have just left. It's unbelievable.
Well, you know what it is, don't you? It's fucking Joe's on. That's why.
No.
It's nothing to do with your shit story. Go on, carry on.
There's nothing wrong with my stories. And then the waitress was like, "You'll never eat all of that." I said, "Bloody will." He's rolled a pound look. Of course I ate it all. And she came out. She actually came. She wasn't serving our table. She came and checked.
Then what happened?
Then she was surprised that I'd ate it all. That was it, really.
God bless you. I mean, God bless you.
Oh dear.
The thing is, Aratak, it would be so much of a gift if it was the Nando's at Meadow Hell. Fantastic story, mate. Honestly, the BBC have found their new host for Jackanory. Nailed it, bud. High five. I tell you, ooh, wonderful.
Oh, you're all mean.
My producer said to me, "No, you can't, can you?" Baz, we're not allowed to refer to those wonderful buttery sweets. I get a lot of shit for that. So they're a forbidden topic, Baz. So just to let you know, you probably didn't realise. Villainic.
Fuck's sake.
It's emphasis on the second syllable. Villainic.
Get his guarding one back.
Do you think in a few years' time we can maybe knock out a CD or maybe a downloadable file, like an audio book perhaps, of the collected tales from Darvo Vision? And we can maybe get Stephen Fry to narrate it. Stories that Andy's told. I think that'd be lovely. It'd be an ideal Christmas gift, wouldn't it?
There's nothing wrong with my stories.
Baz, when you say, can you mention topic, do you mean the tasty sweet with a hazelnut in every bite? That? Because, yeah, that's fine. You don't see topic much these days, do you?
It's the shit.
That was pretty premium snack bar when I was little. Yeah, topic, Mars Bar, Marathon, Picnic, that was good.
Wow. Would you all like another story? I'm going to go away and start thinking up stories.
I'm just Googling topics to see if you can still get them. Hang on.
Yeah, you can, yeah. They're still there. Someone hasn't managed to have the foresight to fuck them off. What is the shittest chocolate bar? Because I'm going to go with topic/marathon. Anyone want to raise me on shittest chocolate bar?
Well, yeah, marathons really popular, aren't they? Or Snickers. You know, thanks Europe. Cheers.
Star bar.
Back
Yeah.
off Brussels. Now following Brexit, can we call marathons again? That'd be good.
Crunchy. Out.
Oh,
That's
right,
in the
okay.
top three.
The topic bar was introduced in 1962 in the UK. The chocolate bar was promoted in a series of radio adverts broadcast in 2002 with the strapline "A joy to eat, but a bitch to make." Really?
Wow. Boost. Nah, Zero Wolf. They're good.
6. You're just butting in again, aren't you? Anytime you like.
White Lion. That sounds interesting. We've had some interesting Milky Way. The new Milky Ways are rubbish. The old ones, all wet. Hang on a second. Pause the stream for a second. Look where the ball's landed. Wow.
I'm sorry, I'm still reading about topics. Milky Way was always a bit rubbish. No, I didn't like Milky Way that much. Boost bars? No, Boost bars. Brilliant, Zero Wolf. I used to really like them. Do you remember Texan bars? That really chewy one. That was good.
Fudge? No, fudges are good. You get them in Christmas hampers and Christmas stuff.
Oh no! I tell you what. I'd like to enter into this. Is that when we've talked about these before? Fry's Turkish Delight, worst chocolate ever.
Oh, top 4.
Rubbish. What, Fry's Turkish Delight? Oh no, terrible. Oh, Blobskills, you've been away for too long, man. We've barely played Chaos for a few weeks now, mate. No, in Champs Ladder, we've got this lot you're looking at, the Undeads, and then we've got the bouncy boing boing splat Kislev team. Andy's sticking with High Elves, he thinks, in OCC, and then we've got the my 2 Chaos teams in OCC and UK Bubble.
Yeah. We've had some interesting chatter there.
Oh, not to disagree. He likes Fry's Turkish Delight.
We did say chocolate bar, so if it's got chocolate on it, you're allowed it.
Yeah, well, Fluxstream had absolutely what I'm thinking, that Turkish Delight, the sort of stuff that, you know, covered in icing sugar, the proper stuff, is quite nice. But it's specifically that bunch of rubber that comes in the Fry's stuff with the crappy chocolate. No, don't like that at all. Still quite a lot of elves left doing wood.
I know, I'm working on it. It's hard work. I'm working on it.
Yep. Was a bunch of them KO'd and they woke up?
Yeah, we KO'd 4, 3 came back.
Yeah, fair play. Villenich doesn't like Mars bars. Well, Mars bars used to be a lot better a few years back, because what's happened now is they've got smaller, but the chocolate's got way thinner. But what you used to have fairly thick chocolate coat in them, and it's definitely gone downhill. Used to be better. Glowworm asks if I'm going to go to the Welsh Open and sit next to you and commentate. Probably not. I might go to one of the Nottingham ones just to say hello to folks, but I don't normally do tabletops. It's about me getting it wrong. So too late to now go doesn't matter. Soulforged, good evening. How are you? Game he's seen. What's wrong with it? Winning, isn't he?
Trying. Four rolls.
Fluxstreamer says, Zunk, can anyone go watch tabletop? I'm not sure, Fluxstreamer, because when I went to that one in Nottingham, I just turned up and walked in. Nobody stopped me. So in my experience, seems so, but I don't know if they'll actually want you to buy tickets. Andy, could you clear that one up for us?
I think if you weren't making a nuisance of yourself, you'd probably be alright. Fuck off.
Okay. I didn't.
No, you didn't make your nuisance of yourself. So, like, yeah, is it a problem? No, not really.
What you mean, like throwing things or being really loud?
Yeah.
Very kind of you to say so, Soulforged. Thank you very much.
What's that?
He's enjoying the stream.
Alright, good. You bloody well should be too. Not mentioned YouTube once so far today.
Flick Streamer suggests going to tabletop and just adding additional dice, that when somebody rolls some dice, toss in a couple of extra just for a laugh. It's not unreasonable, is it? Spice it up a bit. Sido asks, what if he wants to join UKBBL and make an extreme nuisance of himself? They've just rewritten the code of context pseudo, so realistically what would probably happen is that they'd have a word, and if you didn't knock it off, they'd probably kick you out. So not that exciting, really. But you wouldn't do that, would you? A dazzling sophisticate like yourself? John, good evening. John appreciates not mentioning YouTube all the time. You see, I told you that'd work. Cheers, John. Thanks for noticing. Glowworm says it's all right if you turn up to tabletop as long as you buy him a beer. That's not unreasonable.
Yeah, there's a point to that. I think he's had a rather a good turn this turn, don't you? I think he's had a very, very good turn.
Just having a quick count of the mummies to see which one's knocked out. Oh, fuck me, they're both still on the field. Amazing. And has Geeks got any star player points yet? No.
No, he hasn't, no.
Pseudo, thank you very much. Pseudo and Killjoy are doing a cracking job of marketing the thing that must not be mentioned, by the way. So thank you both.
Spectacular.
Dino says I should go at the Welsh tabletop thing and have an autograph signing booth. I don't think so. I don't think my reach is particularly far, Dino. PF84 says asking random rule questions while two people are playing goes down very popular. Geeks, yep, he's saving himself. He really is. It's going to be spectacular when he blossoms. No complaints. Geeks, don't worry, mate. Huanshi had exactly the same sort of criticism on the old Chaos team, and he came good.
No, he didn't. He was rubbish.
It's all right, Geeks. Don't worry. I'll have a word at it later. Pseudo, I know that Andy hasn't done a beginner's go at the Blood Bowl. Dare I click on that? Oh, no, I don't. Pseudo, very naughty.
What is it? Sage's link or something?
Even better than that, it's Jimmy's.
Oh, that's annoying. That is annoying. Right.
Sam asks, Andy, I'm rather busy next week and sadly unable to watch the stream live. Is there some place where you can watch your games at my convenience? Link below, Sam.
Oh, and you roll the POW. Dick.
Faker, yes, that's sound advice. A bit left field, but thank you. Zero will suggest to Sam, yeah, the Twitch VODs. I don't think of that.
I still haven't got around to fixing that. Sub only for the Twitch VODs at the minute. I will eventually fix it when I actually remember. It's because I have to log in and actually remember to do it. Where's my cup of tea? I'll be right back.
Are you still... oh, we can't hear me. I don't know how to talk.
Oh dear. Honestly, we have to chase the kitchen up. It's no good, is it?
Ah, Pseudo, now, that's not a terrible suggestion. Suggests people go to your house and stare through the window. I do know that Andy is broadcasting from the first floor, though, so don't forget to take a ladder. Unless you're infeasibly tall. Otherwise it won't work. Zero, genuinely, that is not the reason that the VODs aren't available. It's delicate as to why they aren't, but they will be soon. Honest. Mm-hmm. In fact, I think they can be available now, can't they? It's just you can get around to it.
Mm-hmm. Hang around outside Nando's waiting for someone to order 2 meals. Yeah, that could be a thing. Just remember, it's obviously got to be 2 meals for one person. Otherwise, you'll be tracking down every table order there is, pretty much.
Well, Helgen's querying the British convention of referring to upstairs as the first floor. Well, you got ground floor, then first floor. I don't know why, just always has been. Were I visiting the United States, I would be aware of the differing convention and refer to it as second floor. I wouldn't make that rookie mistake. Yeti asks, why are the Elves not scoring? I think he wants to give Andy the narrowest window to score the winner. I would infer from that he's quite happy for a draw. Pseudo likes to go to Nando's and order 4 meals to take out, pretending that it's for my family, but then I just eat it all in the car. Genius. Well, that's the problem at the supermarkets, though, Pseudo. That it's a sort of the meal for one and then a whole Viennetta. That there is no way that can be explained other than you fat bastard. So John, I'm not defending the convention. It is what it is, and who are we to change years of habit? Blobskills asks, what's on with the piling on mummy? Isn't the mummy more useful when it's standing? Blobs, you're not the first person to question that rule choice, and I think even though Andy's done it, he would freely admit it's unconventional. I did actually miss what your answer was to why piling on the mummy. I mean, obviously, you could say just because he'll get more casualties, but is there anything else to add to that? Why not grab stand firm? He's concentrating. Pseudo. No, that's okay, mate. Whites are a bit magic, aren't they? So it's magic that means that they can fly like that.
Right, so why the piling on? So the first skill is guard. Yep, obviously makes sense. After that, you've got grab and stand firm are probably the 2 normal skills that you would take. So they've got a bit of value. They're quite good. They're probably sort of tier 2 skills. They're not special. they round a player out more than a starting skill. So if you go piling on, you don't have to use the skill. But if in the option, if you have the option of using piling on, so you've broke armor on a target that's particularly juicy, and you can accept that you're going to be lying down, but they're going to be lying down. You haven't caused a KO casualty. You can re-roll that, and half of the time that you re-roll it, just over half the time, you will remove them from the pitch. So it's there to have a 50% chance of removing someone from the pitch when you want to. It's reasonable to me.
It's a good try. I just don't buy it. I wouldn't do it.
Oh, it's definitely not optimal, but yeah, it's fun. Right, he's weighing up whether he wants to try and stall out. If he wants to stall out, what's he going to do and how's he going to do it? There's arguably a stall here, but it involves relying. He's got to roll some dice, really.
It's easy for you to say. Shadows, yeah, it is a niche thing.
How many times have I done it? 3 or 4? Not many.
It won't be in the Undead guide going, and your second skill choice on a mummy should always be piling on. That isn't it. So don't get that impression. Don't feel outraged. Even Jimmy's seen this. He was in the show earlier, and he let Andy off relatively lightly. There was hardly any abuse, and he didn't even use a C word. So it's just for a bit of fun. Just a bit of fun.
Yeah. Oh, did I use an explanation using Claw Mighty Blow? Well, the point of it is that if you've broke armor and you haven't had Mighty Blow on the armor roll, you didn't remove them. Do you? And you're hitting a relatively high value target. Do you want to use it? Probably do. So why not?
I'm afraid you've missed it, Wolfbark. However, if I could mention the thing that cannot be mentioned, you can the VOD. Yeah, all right, we can go with the VOD. You can watch it there. It was very restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Nathan's seen it. Yeah, it's a bit of a risk, isn't it?
What, this guy's stalling?
Yeah, Nathan's not liking the stall.
Wouldn't be what I'd be doing, but...
Thanks, McNaughton. Unprompted praise there. Very sweet of you. Cheers, buddy.
What did he say?
Basically, I'm smashing. Oh. It's a short version. That's very kind of you.
Could really do with breaking an elf. Go on. Oh, come on.
Do you reckon he's got enough elves here that he can continue to stall like this? Because if he scores kind of nowish, 4 turns to get the winner, fair chance.
It's an interesting one. It would help if I could thin out the herd at the top, definitely. Go there. The fact that we didn't stun that elf, for example. Oh, and he keeps rolling pals.
Out with 2 dice. It's not insane. I guess the 2 choices he's got is obviously either score, which probably would.
He must think he's not good enough to win it, so he's
or invest in Blodge, keeping him on his feet. No, I just mean with respect to is he going to score or not, or just hope for the best.
I haven't had a chance to foul because the dirty player zombie that I want to foul with, I've needed, because we haven't broken armour. It's been like a vicious circle of we haven't done what we need to do in the turn we need to do it, and then he's rolled POWs and removals and blah 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 blah.
He's going to keep stalling now because he can. I tell you what would be massive, would be lovely if you could get a double on Scuramezzo's next skill. Just thinking how smashing would jump up be right now. If it was a draw, wouldn't be the end of the world, mate. Do you remember the previous 2 games where things went absolutely perfectly, and we said when things just start to get away from you, remember those 2 games? This is one of those times. Does that make you feel better?
No.
Maybe. No. Both done rather than defend.
Because what I'm going to do here is I can push him into the end zone.
Right.
I can't keep stalling.
Yep, Nathan predicted correctly. Yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got 4 turns left.
Yep.
Doable.
We got not lucky on the KOs.
Yep, he got 0 for 2 this time. So what's he got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 elves. I'd say Ungern's played pretty well this game.
Yeah, he's played alright.
Would you concur? Yeah.
We've got 3 turns. Ugh.
Sorry, 3. I said 4, didn't I?
We lost a turn because of the score.
Yeah.
If we can get the ball on the... we have to go and pick it up. That's alright. And then we've got 2 turns to get from sort of... If we can get it to the halfway line on turn 1, and I got 2 turns to run it up the other half, I'll be alright. If not, and I have to do some weird passing play, God help me.
Well, if Ungern had a kicker, he'd be wanting to kick this in, as deep as possible.
Yep.
But you never know. We might get lucky. So we're basically hoping for a shallow kick, or he's got to kick it central. If you got it a touchback, that would.
Oh, a touchback would ruin him. He'd be in a lot of trouble at touchback, I think.
I don't think he'd do it. I think he'll kick central and hope it goes deep.
Hello, Coldy.
By gum, Coley, when I went out today, I thought of you. I thought, by gum, you're right, bud.
Not very warm.
God, do you know that was an Andy joke? That I do apologise. Let me go away. I'll come up with something better. That was weak. We've been streaming a long time.
That's quite funny. Therein lies my problem.
There you go. Fait accompli. You liked it.
Let's block.
Well, this is why. This is why Black Sabbath split up, wasn't it? Because you wrote in a letter saying, "I think you're great," and I went, "That's it then, fellas. Just might as well give up."
Mean. Oh, let's see.
I know, right? Welcome the internet. Oh, Faker. Faker says that's not how you pronounce it.
Oh, fuck off. The thing you do not want to see. The thing.
That's not what you wanted. You didn't want that.
No, that's not what I wanted. That.
No, you didn't want that.
Bollocks. Where's my tea? I'm just going to go and make a cup of tea.
You in trouble again? Are you being punished for a crime? Tell me when you get back. Coldie's not here, but my guess would be Rog if you got him. Helg in the kitchen's on strike, I think, mate. Yeah. I didn't think you'd blitz that guy. Why is he doing that? Yeah, Frank, I think the ultimate fallout from Bingate, we can decipher from Andy's anecdote this afternoon about the trip to Nando's last night. So I think Nando's was a, sorry I didn't take the bins out meal. Helgen, honestly, I don't know. Has Andy finished painting the living room? Maybe. Andy, did you ever finish painting the living room?
A little bit.
No. Okay. Was it a coincidence that you took Ev out for dinner after Bingate? Was that coincidence or cause and effect?
She took me out, actually.
Oh, right.
I went and fetched the whole cookie jar.
Coley had a question. If you were playing the Pro Elves on the line of scrimmage, would you prefer Blodgers or Rogers?
Yeah, I don't know.
Natter likes the biscuit tin. Show us the biscuit tin. I didn't see
I went and fetched the whole lot because I'm not being. Yeah, it's not.
You don't want to risk running out again. Ronan asked what was Bingate. Oh, that's very nice. That's charming. Bingate. Andy was supposed to take the bins out yesterday and he forgot. So when Mrs. Darbo got in and the bins were not taken out, she was not happy with him, and he was in the doghouse.
So I took her out.
What, right out? It's a bit strong, isn't it? Yeah. Dino says sweepstake an hour long till Mrs. Darbo comes in and retrieves the biscuit tin.
Be fair.
Sudo asked, does Andy have a doghouse? Yes, we did a Patreon request for it and raised enough money to buy one later. What was it being very rugged suddenly? Knock it off. This is a time where less elves would be a smashing thing.
I want to surf that elf.
Well, you can't, can you? What you need to do is get Geeks to blitz the Rogie elf, then make sure that Zayats picks up the ball and then gives it to either Watrix or Joe and then leg it. There you go.
To blitz that elf. Rerolls wrecked it.
Surfed into Nando's. They'd throw you out though, wouldn't they, McNaughton? Baz's guess for how long till Ove comes and confiscates the biscuits is 10 minutes. That's a good guess, I like that.
Could do blitz there.
Geek says, this is my time. Yeah, cometh the hour, cometh the mummy. Do it.
Can he, is he in scoring range? No.
Just going to feed the cat. Be right back.
He's done at that, I think. We're not.
Oh, we're back. What we missed?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Mm-mm.
Did you fail to pick the ball up?
No.
Okay.
He's got one shot. Except he hasn't realised the ghoul next to the ball carrier's got guard.
Ah, problem solved.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, for this team, Shattered Ice, if they drew here, that wouldn't be the end of the road. No. No, I concur. At least it better bloody hadn't be. You know, I don't like the whole re-rolling thing. Canoring threat. Okay.
It's important to have a canoring threat.
It was very important. Mad Frog, good evening. Welcome to the show.
In fact, it's that important, I'm probably going to do two. Then he can't deal with them. Otherwise I draw the game because he deals with the scoring threat and ignores the ball.
Yeah.
No!
Ah, close enough.
Yeah, but I didn't want that because I can't hit the... I was going to hit this on 3 dice with the mummy, But now if I hit it on 3 dice, it pops out there and he's got a 2+ dodge to get out. Oh well.
Oh, I see what you mean. Phew. Madfrog, jump in, buddy. Ask away. Killjoy, welcome back.
Now. Go there.
Don't go for it.
No, you can't go for it. What I was thinking of doing was just standing there. Go there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go for it for a 1 dice pow. But then he has to push me upfield. If I stand there, does the same thing and stands me there and follows up. Ugh. Right, it's not there then. Yep.
Okay, so he needs either.
So he's got to do. He can do 1 dice. I could make it more difficult, but you end up in a worse position, or you make it slightly easier and end up in a better position. Because if the ghoul with guard had stepped 1 square 1 square to my left, the square that he attacks from is sideways of the ghoul that's got the ball. When he then follows up with a bludge sidestepper, I end up being pushed against the sideline, and that's more difficult to get out of. Although it is more difficult to do much. This way, he can hit from the sideline, but he ends up pushing me up pitch, which is where I want to go. And more difficult to then mean I can't just easily dodge away if needs be.
Yeah. Well, he's got one dice here. Let's just hope he doesn't knock him over, or fail to go for it. That'd be good.
Okay, I meant to go for it. Oh, and he rolled the pow.
Arse biscuits. Fuck, that's rotten.
Yeah.
Luck, isn't it?
Don't be stunned. There was no massively great square there.
No, I was going to say it's not a great bounce, but then where would have been?
I think I'd have preferred it more against the sideline, but he's now going to make a 3+, a 2+ with dodge, and then a 3+ into a 2+, I think. That's annoying. He's rolled the 6 for the pow there. That is.
I think he did the right thing, and he's got. He had a slender shot, but it's worked. So shit happens, right? Fairly dodge. Shit. Drop the ball.
It doesn't matter now. I can't. I think that the lack of. I'm not going to win now. 3+, 2+.
No. I know, but this is how you're going to lose.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
The answer is yes. Hard lines, mate. I don't think that was particularly tactical errors. I think you're just frightfully unlucky that that last little bit worked. So hard line, sunshine.
Oh well.
Pseudo says thinks Canoa is actually pretty good. Oh, this is in response to Nathan Senior's saying he didn't think the standard of play was very good. Pseudo says that Canoa, when he streams, plays to entertain the audience. Yeah, I think that's probably true. And he's better when he tries hard. Why though does Canoa play mostly open ladder rather than champs ladder? I've often wondered. Is there a reason? Yeah, Pseudo can't win them all. Ah, right, okay. Yeah, so you can keep the teams for months. Right, right. Because he does tend to do long series now. Okay, fair play. It was a genuine question. Genuine question. I wasn't being snarky. You're right.
Yeah. Oh
Come
well,
on, quiet.
these things happen. I can't do anything about it. So there's no point getting cross or whatever. It's just is, isn't it?
Well done. That was the correct answer. You're not considering
No.
abandoning stroke rerolling the team, are you?
No. I wish you'd hurry up and get on with the game.
Yes, 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 yes. You've won. Well done. Thank you very much. Chop, chop. Oh, Andy, Mad Frog's got a question. Sorry, I missed it when we were at the moment of high tension. Question was, why is Andy skilling block on high elves and dark elf slinos first instead of dodge or wrestle? Andy has got a preference for block over wrestle. It's my understanding. Mr. Darvo, would you care to answer a question directed directly at you?
Just a sec. Maybe we'll get a snap.
Say thanks for the game. Come on, manners. Think Norton, don't be mean. It's coincidence. It isn't Wolfbark, but in the absence of anything better, then he's actually set this up quite well with the two elves in the second row. He's getting around the back basically a no-go zone. Or it's certainly very difficult.
Yeah. So right, let's answer that question about the
Versus wrestle.
block versus wrestle thing.
Are you sure? Or do you want to take your turn? Take your turn. Come back to it. Come back to it. Mad Frog, normally you would get answers a bit quicker, but proper concentrating at the second, the slender chance. Are you trying a one-turn touchdown?
Yeah, it can't be done.
That's fair enough. That's not cheering up, is it?
No. Maybe we can make a free zombie. Let's have another go.
No.
Not done yet.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mad Frog's right. Piling on for the mummy, although it's an unconventional choice, it is kind of worth it for the animation. It is particularly good. You're not, are you? Really?
I know.
Hey.
Got like a free mummy.
No, you. Oh, you twat, honestly. There you go. Well, for the viewership, half of them are for turn 16,000, half of them against, so everyone's a winner. You know what we were saying about today's opponent is tomorrow's possible subscriber? Mm-hmm. Not in this case.
He beat me. I'd fucking subscribe. Lucky shit.
See, you're not helping, are you? Think the big picture. Oh, and Helgen's right, you can't have a free zombies, you already got one.
Oh. Oh well.
Greedy. And rather annoyingly, new zombies snaffled off for the MVP. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? Right. Hey, Frenzy.